This is Module 4, Lesson 4, Finding Fractions of a Set. So we're going to start with a word problem example. So we have Mrs. Pham has 8 apples. So our whole is 8. So we're going to draw 8 apples. There's our 8 apples. She wants to give 3/4 of the apples to her students. How many apples will her students get? So we want to split it up into fourths. And the reason I know we want to split it up into fourths is because 4 is the denominator. So I take my whole number of 8 and I divide it by my denominator, which is 4, and I get 2. So I know I'm making 4 groups and each are going to have 2. So I split them up like this so that each group has 2. Then I go back up here and I look at my numerator and I want 3 of my fourths. So we know that this is 1/4, this is 2/4, this is 3/4, and this is 4/4. So I'm going to shade in 3/4 because we're talking about 3/4. So I'm going to shade in 3/4, and then I can count them all up. And when I count them, I see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3/4 of 8 equals 6. So the answer would be 6 apples. So another example would be in a class of 24 students, 5/6 are boys. How many are boys? So I'm going to draw 24 students. There's my 24 students. And I know that I want to split my 24 students up into 6 groups. So it's just like saying 24 divided by 6. And I know that I should have 4 in each group. So I'm going to mark off 4 in each group. And I have my groups now. And I want to know what 5/6 of it is. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 is 5/6. So 5/6 of 24 is 20 boys. So that's how we can use a picture to help us. So we're going to talk about what to do if we don't have a picture. So I'm going to ask for us to find 2/3 of 12. So we could draw a picture. And if we did a picture, we would draw our 12. So there's our 12, and we want to split it up into however many groups our denominator tells us. So that's the 12 divided by 3, and we get our 4. So I'm going to do exactly what I just said in my division sentence, so that there should be 4 in a group. And we want to find 2/3 of that group, 2 of the thirds. So if you notice, each group has 4. That's this number right here. And how many groups are we talking about? 1 group, 2 groups. So if I take that 4 and I multiply it times my numerator, which is my 2 groups, I get 8. And there's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the way I can do it with the algorithm, is I can do my division, and then I take my division, the quotient from my division sentence, and I multiply it times the numerator, which was 2, and I get my answer of 8. We'll do one more. If you wanted to find 4/5 of we'll say of 35. First thing that we do, if we don't draw a picture because 35 is big, we're going to take our whole number and split it up into 5 groups, and we will have 7 in each group. So we'll take the 7 from each group and we'll multiply it by how many groups we're talking about. We want 4 groups, and we will end up with 28. And that's how we find the fraction of a set.